Are you Nancy Hayton?
Yes?
As a result of information received, I'd like you to come with me to the police station.
What information?
An allegation of sexual assault on Barry Newton, contrary to the Sexual Offences Act. Sometimes you're in the upstairs room at the pub, sometimes you're in your bedroom, is that right? And whose idea was it to go in the bedroom?
I don't know.
Why did you go into the bedroom?
It was too noisy with everyone in the kitchen.
I want you to think carefully about this, Barry. Did Nancy ever touch you?
I'd like to know who said she did.
If you don't mind, Mrs. Osborne.
Well, no, mate, it's important, you know. If you're going to say things like that, you've got to think about the consequences, haven't you?
If we can continue, without interruption. Did Miss Hayton ever touch you, Barry?
Well, no, not like you mean.
And what do you think I mean?
Like, sex and stuff.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, he's too young for this.
Are you sure she never touched you? Or kissed you? Or anything like that?
Well, only like hugs and...
Hugs and kisses?
Not really.
And when was that?
Can't remember.
Where did she kiss you?
In the pub.
Which room at the pub?
The living room, I think.
Did she kiss you on the lips? On your cheek? Or was it somewhere else?
Nowhere.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Do you know why she kissed you?
She's a friend. She helps me with schoolwork.
He's dyslexic.
And how do you feel about that?
All right.
Do you tell her that? Did she ever tell you to keep anything secret?
God, love, you can tell the truth.
If she did, I promise you won't get into trouble. Did she tell you to keep anything secret?
I didn't do anything.
Did she tell you to keep quiet about what might have happened between you and her, or anything she might have said to you?
I don't know what you mean.
Did you touch her, Barry? Did she ask you to touch her?
I want to go home.
That's enough.
Did she ask you to touch her?
I don't want to stay here anymore.
Do you have anything to add to this, Mrs. Osborne?
What do you mean?
Well, I take it you did supervise Miss Hayton's visits. Perhaps he finds you attractive.
What are you trying to say? Who came up with all this rubbish? Please just tell me who it is.
This extra tuition. Were you ever alone with Barry?
This is total nonsense. I mean, what would I want with a 15-year-old boy? I'm not a pervert.
We know you were often alone with Barry. In his bedroom.
So what?
This man you live with, he was married to your sister Rebecca.
I cannot believe this. What are you trying to say?
I've no need to tell you why she went to prison.
That's not fair. Whatever Becca did or didn't do, it's got nothing to do with me.
Let me get back to this tuition with Barry. Why are you shaving?
What? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just leave it.
I'm sorry.
Bother someone else. That's 2 children out of this door in 60 seconds. They will be dropped off at school by the mother and not getting a bus with the friends. This is just Sean, a very angry single mother of 2 at the breakfast table.
Thanks.
Sorry, I just didn't want to give them the wrong impression. It's nothing like that at all. They've seen loads of blokes. Some of them even weirder than you. It's just, well, no offence, but I don't ever want them to see me with a white guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, my mother hated multicultural relationships and I have to be seen as the same.
If your mother had been here half an hour ago, what would her face look like?
Would have looked like a maggot-infested skull. She's been dead for 4 years.
Solicitor Joanna Sims was found strangled in her apartment this afternoon. Ms Sims was legal advisor to Mark Terry, who absconded from court, where he was appearing on a charge of murder.
To me, she's not got much to be depressed about. Nice home, lovely baby. And you? I was a bit surprised when you said you'd be there. Look, everybody at work's really sorry about what's happened with Julie. When I told them you were going to play tonight, they all said to tell you that they're thinking about you. But you weren't there, so I couldn't. So I thought I'd come round here instead. And I've brought you a present. Oops, it's even more stress than usual, don't you think? I know we've talked about setting up together.
Yeah, with Dave.
But you're saying the time's never right. I think we should do it now whilst we've got time to set it up properly. Before we find ourselves out of work and forced into this. Just you and me, what do you think? I think we'd make a great team. Oh, come on, Brian, say yes. What have you got to lose?
Sorry.
It's okay. usual kiss? No?
What are you doing here, Ed?
Is she your wife?
Hey, every room of your house! Is it Dave or is it David?
You hung for this, Eddie. What's the guy's name? I'll see what I can do. Try and dig up the file.
Have you got anything for me, Mo?
Nothing. Teacher fella's got no records at all. Caseworker looked into everything. Good teacher. Popular at school. Decent bloke. All round Mr. Nice Guy.
That's what he said about Fred West. What about the police report?
Not much there either. His word against the girls. CPS said there was no case. But Brenda upstairs knows the Hennessy family. Sister lives on the same estate. Says the house is like a palace. They're living off dodgy insurance claims. Here's her address. And you didn't get it from me.